Guys, so today I'm going to be doing the British tag because I am of course a Briton. I am British, I'm very proud to be British, and I think it's a good tag to celebrate everything that's British, because usually we British people don't like to toot our own horn. We're quite sort of laid back. We don't really mention our achievements, mostly because we don't have a lot of achievements. Definitely not in sport. This tag was of course made by Sammi from BeautyCrush, and she made it a rule that you must be drinking tea whilst filming this video. I have mint tea just because I like mint tea, so I thought I'll switch it up a bit. I was going to have normal tea, but then I didn't really want to. So, mint tea. Question 1 is, how many cups of tea do you have every day? I don't really drink normal tea that often. I try and stay away from caffeine these days, so I don't drink a lot of tea or coffee. I tend to drink decaf coffee if I do fancy the taste of coffee. But for tea, I used to drink it probably once or twice every day, maybe 3 times if it was a pretty rough day. And I would usually have 2 sugars in it, maybe 1, depending on how big the teaspoon is. Is that just me that does that? I don't know, but yeah, I don't really drink tea that much unless it's mint tea, in which case I usually have, or at least try and have, a mint tea every day because it's good for your digestive system. So yeah, and this one is the PG Tips one. I think it's new, but they do good mint tea because sometimes it can taste a bit naff. But yeah, that's me for tea. Not a big tea lover. Question 2, favourite part of your roast? Definitely stuffing, maybe gravy. Stuffing and gravy. Can I have 2 bits? Loads of people, all the other people had 2 bits. Stuffing and gravy. I would say Yorkshire puddings, but that is like, it depends who makes them. Like sometimes it can be really stodgy or burnt and they're like really crispy. You need someone who can do Yorkshire puddings well for me to actually really enjoy a good Yorkshire pudding. They have to be big as well. But stuffing and gravy, I can sort of eat no matter who makes it. There's no special technique to it. Love that bit. Question 3, favourite dunking biscuit? I would have to go for something a bit plainer rather than like a chocolate. Or should I say chocolate? Oh no, I know. Chocolate caramel hobnobs. I don't know if they make them anymore, but they used to make them all the time. And they're amazing because not only do they have the resilience of hobnobs, because hobnobs are the famous sort of heavy of the biscuit world, resilience of hobnobs, and then you have the chocolatiness that is amazing, and then the caramelness gives it like this slightly tougher but like sweet, chewy kind of taste. So it holds up when you dunk it in, but then the caramel sort of melts a little bit, and then the chocolate melts a little bit, and it's just amazing. But I don't know if you can get chocolate caramel hobnobs anymore. I would assume you would be able to. I hope so. I've not had them in ages. Question 4, favourite quintessentially British pastime? I'm going to say what most people have said in this tag, and that is going for like country walks and going to village fairs and crafty shops and things like that. I absolutely love doing that. I live in Cheshire, so there is a lot of like countryside and walks and stuff, and there's the Pennine Trail that we can go on. You can go for bike rides, you can go walking if you want, so there's a lot of places to walk. And we do live near the Pennines, so it's not that far away, and there's a lot of like mossland and what's it called, moorland walks, and Delamere Forest as well is huge, and I love going there. So I'm very at one with the countryside and nature. Question 5, favourite word? This is a little bit more difficult. Discombobulated. I don't actually know what discombobulated means. Does anybody know what discombobulated means? If you let me know, write it down below what discombobulated means. I think it means confused. Ironically. Number 6, Cockney rhyming slang. I'm a northerner, so I'm not very up with my Cockney rhyming slang. I know apples and pears, that's stairs. Frog and toad, road. Dog and bone, phone. Peat tongue, that's a new one. means it all gone wrong. I like saying that actually, Pete Tong, it's all gone Pete Tong. I think that's it. I'm not a very good Cockney. Sorry. Northern. Don't know Cockney rhyming slang. Number 7, favourite sweet. I'm not really a fan of like sweets, like jelly sweets or bonbons or just sort of like sweet shop sweets. I am a big lover of chocolate, but not so much sweet. I think if I put it in a pick and mix context, like what I would choose when I go to the pick and mix, I'd probably say chocolate mice, fudge, cola bottles. Cola bottles have been a firm favourite for many, many years. And what else? I think that's it. This is hurting my hand and it's burning. I've got cramp. No one should hold a mug for this long. Ah, that's really hot. Question 8. What would your pub be called? The Slap and Tickle. If you are not British and you probably don't know what slap and tickle is, I don't know whether Americans use this term, but I know it's a sort of oldish British term to use. If you don't know what it is, maybe Urban Dictionary it and then, you know, all become clear. Although that does suggest that my pub is a specific kind of pub that some people may not go into. Question 9. Number 1 British person. Is it the Queen? There's loads of people, there's loads of like famous actors and stuff that are British that are really popular at the moment, like Benedict Cumberbatch. Cumberbatch. He's a lovely man. I'd like to meet Benedict Cumberbatch. And there was someone else. Tom Hiddleston, they're pretty awesome. And number 1, I know, Brian Blessed. That man, he makes me laugh so much. Gordon's alive! Question 10. Favourite shop / restaurant. Favourite shop has to be Pylon or Pylone. I don't know how you pronounce it. And it basically sells like really quirky items and like houseware items and like just general accessories and stuff. I think I'll show you an example. So this is the most recent thing I bought from Pylon. I actually don't have a house, so there's not much I can really buy from there, but it's basically this umbrella and it looks like a Buddhist monk. But they sell loads of different brollies, like all different styles and stuff. This is one of the newest ones, but I also like the geisha one. I think I got the geisha brolly for my sister-in-law one Christmas, and they're just amazing brollies. They last for ages, they don't break, and they come in like a handy little silver pouch as well. Favourite restaurant has to be Est, which is in Manchester. It's in the Trafford Centre and it's an Italian, and honest to God, it has the best calzone you will ever taste in your life. Like I had it years ago. I've not been there for a while because I've been down in Cardiff and I haven't had like much opportunity to go back. But I had this calzone one day and it like changed my entire life. I was like, I didn't know calzone could be this delicious. It was like a chicken one. It's so, so good. And I don't think it's that expensive. I think it's like a normal price for that kind of restaurant. So love Est. Love it. Question 11. What British song pops into your head? 8 Days a Week by the Beatles. Because, let's be honest, Beatles are awesome. I'm not going to sing it, so. Question 12, the final of all the questions. Marmite. No, I do not like Marmite. In fact, I think I must have tried it once and then just never again. It's never appealed to me. I don't really know what it is. I'm not sure what's in it, what makes it. I don't want to put that in my mouth. So that is everything for this British tag. I'm not going to tag anyone specifically. I like the fact that this is sort of an open tag that you can do if you're British or if you're not British. That is completely up to you. You can use this as like a quiz to find out how much you know about Britain. But that is all from me for now. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe as well, and I will see you in my next video. So goodbye. They do make your teeth a little bit sensitive, but not painful or anything like that. And if you use a sensitive toothpaste like Sensodyne or any toothpaste with sensitivity protection-y stuff, then you should be fine. So I really recommend these if you are looking for like a quick sort of whitening, like if you're going to an event. That's not done, by the way, I'm just showing you. But I just think this is a really good felt tip liner. Like, I don't have to press really hard to get any product out.